Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a favorites video. I haven't done one of these in so ridiculously long. It's been like since last fall, I want to say. I haven't done a favorites video. So I'm really excited to talk about some products that I've been loving lately, and honestly just to sit down and do like a relaxing chill video. I don't have to take any notes. I can just sit here and talk about products that I love. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe down below if you have not already. You can also come join me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to be more a part of this community. They are linked in my description box. And let's just go ahead and get into my current favorites. All right, so most of these products are like beauty related. I do have a couple of drink and one food mention, but I don't really have much like makeup to talk about. I do have one makeup product, so we'll start off with that. It is a mascara. This is the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara, and it just comes in this like silver gray tube, and then it has the font right on the front. Very simple. I've heard so many people talk about this in the last like year, and I never actually went and picked it up. I've been wearing eyelash extensions a lot for the past year or so, and just in the last week I've decided to give my lashes like a long break and just kind of wear mascara, let them grow out and do their own thing, because eyelash extensions can get a little annoying with what makeup you can wear, how you take your makeup off, and they're just kind of hard to keep up with. So I have been really loving this mascara for when I'm not wearing eyelash extensions, and it makes me feel like I don't have to, because it really does thicken and lengthen the lashes beautifully. And I really like this mascara. There's not too much to say about it. I think I might prefer it to the L'Oreal Lash Paradise and even the L'Oreal Voluminous Original that I've talked so much about. So let's just talk about a few skincare products next. I did a whole skincare collection up on my channel just a few weeks ago, so I'll leave that in the iCard above if you guys want to check that out. But I do want to just talk about my very favorite products that I've really been enjoying lately, even though I did mention them in that video. So the first one is the Ordinary Moisturizer. This is called the Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA. And this is what the packaging looks like. This is actually a 3.3 fluid ounce tube, so you get so much product in here. This is going to last me forever, and this was literally under $8. I want to say it was like 7 something. It's crazy how affordable this brand is and just how amazing their products are. I just can't get over how much you get for the price. It's a very thick product when you squeeze it out, but it's literally like nothing I've ever seen in that it honestly blends and melts away into the skin within seconds. It's like you apply it and that thick texture just melts into the skin, and it's like you almost don't feel it. Like you feel moisturized, but there isn't a residue on the skin. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it, and that's why I feel like this would be really great for all skin types, but especially for oily skin. If you have oily skin and you want a moisturizer that just blends and melts away into the skin, it doesn't feel thick or greasy or have any kind of residue on your face. For me personally, I also do like a thicker, more moisturizing, hydrating moisturizer. But if you aren't into that kind of thing, definitely give this a try, because I also really enjoy this one. It's just so easy and simple to use, and it feels really great on the skin. My current favorite cleansing oil. This is the Fourth Ray Beauty BFD cleansing oil. You can get this on the ColourPop website. Fourth Ray Beauty is like an extension of ColourPop. It's like their skincare brand or their skincare extension. I don't really know how to describe it, but this is their cleansing oil. The ingredients in here are really great, very simple, just a few ingredients. It really melts the makeup off. I've definitely been preferring this over a cleansing balm, just because I feel like it's easier to apply and I trust the ingredients more than I do cleansing balm ingredients. So yeah, you get 4.15 fluid ounces in here, and I believe this is $16 for this entire bottle. So it lasts you forever. I've had this for so long, and I've only used to like here, like right where the top of the letters are. It's just crazy how long this lasts. I also brought another moisturizer up here, so let's just get that one out of the way. I mentioned in my skincare collection that this is actually a brand that my friend started up, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of her. It is the Navi brand, is the name of the brand. The ingredients are hibiscus, jojoba oil, pomegranate seed oil, pumpkin seed oil, and organic shea butter. So very simple, natural ingredients. It leaves your skin feeling very moisturized. So if you want something a little thicker, compared to the last moisturizer I talked about. This one is definitely that. A couple of hair products. So the first one that I have really been enjoying lately, especially for my short hair, because I feel like it really just has a lot of hold to it, is the Cantu Moisturizing Twist and Lock Gel. This is a gigantic tub. There is 13 ounces in here, and this is what the gel looks like. If you guys can even see that, it's like a white, thick gel. And it has like a coconutty smell, so it smells really good. But I use this when I'm really trying to create like a gel cast or like clumpy waves, and I find that this works really well for that. I haven't tried out a ton of gels, but I had a really great experience with this one, so I did want to mention it in my favorites video. The other thing I wanted to mention is this solid shampoo from Hibar. I did a whole video reviewing their shampoo and conditioner, so I will leave that in the iCard up above if you guys want to check that out. I talk all about my thoughts and everything, and I like both of them, but the shampoo is just a standout for me. I haven't used this a ton, so it is like a newer favorite, but you guys, this is just such a beautiful, clarifying almost shampoo. It really does leave your hair feeling hydrated while still getting all of that buildup out of your hair. It's just crazy. It just gets everything off of my scalp. It leaves your scalp kind of feeling refreshed, like this very, very, very mild tingly feeling. It's nothing intense at all, but it just does kind of leave your scalp feeling fresh and refreshed because there are like some citrus peel oils in here. It has a very light lemony scent to it. Really, really great ingredients, and I love how easy this is to hold because of the shape of it, and it just lathers up so quickly in the shower. Like you barely have to rub this on your wet hair before it just completely lathers up and cleanses the hair so beautifully. So I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good clarifying shampoo, but you really don't want to use sulfates because the ingredients in this are beautiful, and I feel like it works like a clarifying shampoo even though it doesn't have sulfates. Now, I still personally would use a clarifying shampoo with sulfates sometimes just because I like to make sure everything's off, but I do feel like this one is definitely worth a try. I do have some beauty products left, but let's talk about some food and drink items because I don't want this to melt. You guessed it, it's ice cream. As many of you know, I am not generally a huge ice cream fan. My husband is obsessed with ice cream. It's like his favorite food ever, and I've never really been like obsessed with ice cream. Like I like it, but I'm not like, this is my favorite food ever. But I have to say, this Halo Top oatmeal cookie ice cream is absolutely insane. It's so delicious. I just wanted to bring this up here really quick. I have to go run it downstairs to my freezer because it's gonna melt. This does melt pretty quickly, but it's a little freezer burnt right now because I let it melt because I let it sit out for too long and then it refroze, and so you know that's never the best combination. But I promise you, if you don't do that to your ice cream, you won't have this issue. It is absolutely delicious. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about oatmeal cookie ice cream, but it just has this delicious like cinnamony flavor, but it's not too strong. But then it has tiny little bits of oat pieces in it. It's not like as intense as an oatmeal cookie. It just has little tiny pieces in there. Very smooth, creamy ice cream, but you just have those little bits of surprise in there. And this is 300 calories per pint. It's a light ice cream, so you know, you don't feel as bad for eating it, but it doesn't taste that way. You can't tell. Like I've had some Halo Top ice creams where the texture is just off and it's really not that great, like just not the best. But this Halo Top ice cream is it. It is so freaking delicious. Now I'm gonna go put this downstairs in my freezer. Okay guys, I'm back. And now we're gonna talk about a few drinks. So the first one that I have been loving is this matcha. I've never really been that into matcha, but I do really like it when it's made right. So I decided to hop on Amazon and finally just bite the bullet and buy a little bag of this because matcha is expensive. I made like 101 different drinks with this, and I felt like I couldn't find the perfect one. But then I found this recipe online, and I will leave it linked down below. It's a YouTube video by somebody I watch. Her name is Amanda Ensing. She made the best matcha latte recipe I have ever had. You need to try it if you have matcha, or go buy some to try it. Finally, I felt like I made matcha that actually tastes good. It actually was delicious, and I wanted more of it. So I'm gonna leave that recipe linked down below. go get yourself some matcha, try that recipe out, and you will thank me for it. Let me know what you think in the comments if you do try it, because I need to know who else is as obsessed with this as I am. But yeah, really been loving this since I found that recipe, and now I'm gonna wanna make matcha every day. So the other thing that is my favorite that I just thought I would mention really quickly is the whipped coffee that everyone talks about. That is definitely the quarantine coffee recipe of this time. I have here instant espresso powder as well as just regular old instant coffee. Either of these work. I tend to prefer it with the regular instant coffee, but that might just be because I haven't like actually figured out the recipe or the measurements properly to make it with the espresso powder. So I'm gonna keep messing around with it. Let me know if you have a really great recipe with the instant espresso that's really good. But as you can tell, I've used like this whole entire thing, and I don't really use instant coffee that much. Basically, this whole thing has been used for the whipped coffee. And I seriously have an issue, as you can tell. So I'm really glad that I have re-fallen in love with matcha, and I can like kind of take a break from this and binge on the matcha a little bit because it's probably a little bit healthier. Anyways, moving on from my drinks and snacks, let's talk about the rest of the beauty items that we have here. This essential oil that I have been absolutely loving. I don't buy essential oil that often because I am so concerned that the quality isn't going to be really great, and I don't have the money to go spend $30, $40, whatever it is, for a bottle of essential oil from Young Living or another like expensive essential oil brand. So I just don't buy essential oil. But another brand that I have found I really trust is Plant Therapy. I got this one in Kids Safe as well as organic, so I trust it even more. And this is the Orange Sweet, or Sweet Orange. This scent, you guys, is absolutely magical. I'm so obsessed with this. It smells so freaking good. And I actually have a like essential oil diffuser necklace that I put it on sometimes. It has like those little black lava rocks, and it like diffuses the essential oil while you're wearing the necklace. I love using this essential oil on that because it just smells so sweet and like citrusy at the same time, but it's not overpowering. It just smells so good. And it's really, really great to diffuse as well. It just makes your house smell so clean and fresh and sweet. So I really have been loving the Sweet Orange from Plant Therapy. And like I said, I think they might have just a regular Sweet Orange, but I got the organic and Kids Safe one. So I want to talk about this Essie nail polish. Every time I wear this on my nails, which my nails aren't done right now, so please ignore them, but every time I do my nails with this, you guys ask so many questions about what nail polish I'm wearing, and everybody compliments me. So this is the Baguette Me Not 306 by Essie, and it is a very light lavendery kind of pinky color. It's like the perfect in-between tone for springtime, and it's just so pretty. And I always get compliments, like I said, from people in my every day-to-day life and also people online. So if you guys were wondering what this nail polish is, it is linked down below, as well as all of the rest of these products. One of my favorite things on this planet Earth, this is the Lush Sleepy Body Lotion. I've mentioned this before. I actually think that I mentioned this lotion in my first ever YouTube video, or my first ever YouTube favorites video. And this is a light lavender color as well, but it actually smells like lavender, but it's not a strong, intense, like essential oily lavender. I can't speak. It smells like vanilla, and I think there's tonka bean in this, which I definitely smell. There's almond oil in this. I feel like I smell that as well. And then there is like a light sweet lavender scent in here, and it's just so beautiful. It is the most wonderful texture. It's so smooth and creamy, and it's just my favorite body lotion. I love putting this on at night. I honestly feel like it does help me calm down so I can fall asleep a little easier, which I need to start using this more often right before I go to sleep, because I feel like it would help me because I've had a lot of insomnia lately. So anyways, definitely recommend the Lush Sleepy Body Lotion Body Scrub. This is the Sand and Sky Australian Pink Clay Smoothing Body Sand. This was actually sent to me, and I was really excited to try this out because I had been needing like a good exfoliator for a long time, and I'm so glad I didn't go out and purchase one, because it does have a really strong scent. So if you don't like strong scents, you might not want to go for this. But if you don't mind stuff that's fragranced or scented, then I think you would really like this. It has like a sweet rose scent. It's not like just pure floral rose. It's like more sweet than that, and it is like this pink. I don't want to like dump it, so I'm gonna carefully tip it. It's like this pink body sand, and it really exfoliates the skin and gets everything off. I feel like for me with a body scrub, I really need something that's gonna get rid of everything, especially if I'm like doing it before self-tanning or something like that. I don't just want something that's gonna kind of lightly exfoliate the skin. I really wanna like scrub off all the dead skin, and this does that for me. That is all the products that I had to talk about. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It really felt good to sit down and talk about my favorites. It's been so long since I've done a favorites video, like I said. And let me know how often you guys want me to do these. Like if you want me to do them every other month, or maybe even every month. I feel like I wouldn't have enough favorites to talk about every month, but let me know how often you guys want me to do these, because I feel like I've always just done them randomly. Like I just do my favorites whenever I feel like I have enough products to talk about. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you have not already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.